Have you ever experienced that annoying discomfort of heartburn, that fire in the chest, the bitter taste in the mouth, and, of course, the question that does not come out of the head? What do I do now? I know how frustrating it can be, but calm down, because in this video, I will reveal powerful secrets to relieve heartburn quickly and naturally without having to resort to expensive and complicated medicines. Get ready to discover simple solutions that will help you get rid of this uncomfortable feeling once and for all. Let's get started. Did you know that heartburn, that discomfort that everyone has felt at least once, can be caused by things you do in your daily life without even realizing? That's right. Many of us are guilty of creating a perfect environment for heartburn without knowing. Sometimes the simple fact of how, when and what we eat can be the big villain behind that burning chest and bitter taste in the mouth. But what exactly are we doing wrong? First, let's talk about food. Sometimes we eat foods that are real triggers for gastric reflux, such as fried foods, spicy foods, chocolate, and even coffee. These foods can relax the valve between your stomach and esophagus, allowing stomach acid to rise up and cause that annoying discomfort. What about the large portions? Eating in large quantities at once can only overload your stomach and force an excessive production of acid, which ends up going where it shouldn't. Now, have you ever stopped to think about how you eat? Eating too fast, not chewing properly, or even talking too much while you're eating can affect digestion and cause your stomach to produce excess acid. This increases the chances of reflux and, of course, heartburn. In addition, posture also plays an important role. Eating sitting relaxed helps digestion, but eating lying down or just before bed can be an invitation to heartburn. When you eat at night, did you know that dinner very late, especially before going to bed, can be one of the biggest culprits? So if you are constantly dealing with heartburn, it may be time to rethink your eating habits. Sometimes the simplest changes in your lifestyle can have a big impact on relieving heartburn. There is no need to resort to expensive and complicated medicines. In the next step, I'll show you what you can do to adjust these small attitudes and put an end to heartburn once and for all. Did you know that heartburn can be caused by various factors of your day-to-day life, and many of them can be avoided with a few simple changes? Yes. If you suffer with that burning in the chest or with the bitter taste in the mouth, maybe you are making some mistakes without realizing it. Let's understand what may be behind it. I'll show you the most common causes and how they affect your stomach. Get ready. Excessive fatty food, fried foods, fast food, and fatty cheeses are undoubtedly great villains for your stomach. These foods take longer to digest and can overload your digestive system, causing stomach acid to rise into the esophagus, causing that typical heartburn discomfort. If you are eating heavy fats at all your meals, it is good to rethink this habit. Eating too much and too fast. Have you heard of eat slowly? This is not only a tip to taste food, but also a way to avoid heartburn. Eating large portions at once and chewing in a hurry overloads the stomach, increasing internal pressure and facilitating gastric reflux. This may result in the famous burning chest that many of us already know well. Acidic drinks and caffeine. Oh, coffee, a drink that can be a delight, but it is also a great villain for those who suffer from heartburn. In addition to coffee, soft drinks and citrus drinks, such as orange juice, can irritate the stomach lining and aggravate reflux. What about alcohol? You don't need to say much. It relaxes the valve separating the stomach from the esophagus, allowing the acid to rise and cause that uncomfortable burning sensation. Bedtime right after meals. This is a classic mistake, and unfortunately many of us have made it. Pouring immediately after eating facilitates the reflux of stomach acid into the esophagus, which can result in immediate heartburn. Ideally, wait at least 2 to 3 hours after eating before going to bed. This helps the digestive process to happen more efficiently and avoids that discomfort so uncomfortable. Stress. Did you know that stress can be a major factor in increased heartburn? When we are stressed or anxious, our body tends to produce more stomach acid, which can aggravate gastric reflux. This is even more complicated when we combine stress with bad eating habits. Now that you know what may be causing your heartburn, it's clear that many of these factors are within your reach to be controlled. In the next step, I'll show you what you can do to avoid these mistakes and relieve heartburn once and for all. Shall we? Now, don't worry, because I'll show you how to correct these mistakes and relieve heartburn naturally without medication. If you are tired of suffering from heartburn and want to know how to relieve this discomfort in a natural way, without resorting to expensive medicines, I have some simple and effective tips for you. These tricks can provide almost immediate relief and help your stomach get back to normal quickly. Come on, I'll tell you all about it. First, a super simple but very effective trick: water with baking soda. If you are feeling that burning in the chest, take a glass of warm water and add a spoonful of baking soda. Drink slowly, and in a few minutes you will feel the relief coming. Sodium bicarbonate is alkaline, which means it will neutralize the excess acid in your stomach, bringing almost instant relief. It's a real home remedy that is worth trying. Another powerful trick is ginger tea. Ginger is one of the most powerful foods when it comes to soothing the digestive tract. It has anti-inflammatory properties that help reduce irritation in the stomach and relax the digestive system. Make a fresh ginger tea by cutting some thin slices of the root and letting it boil for a few minutes. Remember not to overdo it in the sugar. Drink slowly and feel the soothing effect of ginger on your body. Here's a simple tip, but it can make all the difference. Eat small portions and chew slowly. When you eat fast or in large quantities, your stomach becomes overloaded and can start to produce excess acid, which leads to heartburn. Chewing well and eating slowly allows your stomach time to digest food more efficiently, avoiding overloading and burning sensation. Now, this is a mistake that many people make without realizing. Do not lie down immediately after eating. If you lie down right after a meal, it will facilitate the reflux of acid from the stomach to the esophagus, causing that characteristic discomfort of heartburn. Ideally, wait at least 30 minutes before going to bed to give your body time to digest the food and prevent reflux. This makes all the difference in relieving heartburn. And last but not least, we have chamomile. Chamomile is another amazing tea that can help relieve heartburn. It has soothing and anti-inflammatory properties, which help to relax the digestive tract and relieve irritation caused by excess acid. Make a chamomile tea and drink slowly, especially after meals. This will calm your stomach and help you avoid heartburn. These tips are natural solutions that you can easily incorporate into your daily life to relieve heartburn quickly and effectively. You don't have to spend a fortune on medication. With these simple tricks, you can feel the relief you need. Try it out and see how these methods work for you. Now that you know how to relieve heartburn quickly and naturally, let's take a step forward and talk about how to prevent this discomfort from returning. After all, nobody wants to live with that burning in the chest all the time, right? So, I'll give you some practical tips that if you adopt in your day-to-day life, can considerably reduce the chances of suffering from heartburn again. Let's go there. Avoid heavy, fatty meals before bed. A major cause of heartburn is the time you lie down with your stomach full. Heavy and fatty foods, especially near bedtime, can cause reflux and aggravate heartburn. This is because your stomach is overloaded and, when you lie down, it facilitates acid reflux to the esophagus. So avoid fried foods, fast food, and fatty meats at night. Choosing light, nutritious meals such as a lean protein salad will help your stomach digest food better and avoid discomfort at night. Maintain a balanced diet rich in fiber. A balanced diet is essential for the proper functioning of your digestive system. Foods rich in fiber, such as fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, help improve digestion and reduce excessive acid production in the stomach. In addition, these foods promote the proper functioning of the intestine and prevent constipation, which can also contribute to the appearance of heartburn. Invest in a varied diet with enough fiber and fresh food, and you will see how your stomach will thank. Drink plenty of water throughout the day, but not too much during meals. Water is essential for digestion and to maintain the pH balance in the stomach. Drinking water throughout the day helps to dilute stomach acids and improve the digestive process. However, it is important not to overdo the amount of liquids during meals, as this can overload the stomach and make digestion difficult. The ideal is to drink water between meals to stay hydrated and support digestion without causing discomfort. Practice physical activities regularly to reduce stress and improve digestion. Stress is one of the great evils of heartburn because it increases the production of acid in the stomach and hinders the digestive process. Therefore, practicing physical activities regularly is an excellent way to prevent the heartburn from returning. Exercise not only helps reduce stress, but also improves the functioning of the digestive system and speeds up metabolism. If you are having trouble dealing with your anxiety or everyday stress, try to include activities like walking, running, yoga, or Pilates in your routine. In addition to doing good for the body, it will help keep the stomach working properly. Adopting these practices in your day-to-day life can make all the difference to keeping heartburn away from you. With small changes in habit, you can greatly reduce the chances of suffering from this discomfort and have a more peaceful life without chest pain. Don't forget that prevention is always the best way. Try these tips, and you'll see how your stomach will thank you now that you know these simple and natural tricks to relieve heartburn and prevent it from coming back. You never have to suffer with this discomfort again. And if you have tried any of these methods or have other tips to share, leave your comment below. I will love to hear from you. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to the channel, and activate the bell for more tips like this. See you next time.